Welcome back to Cool Clubs Reviews. Today we are going to check out the Titleist T300. Mark, we like this one.
We like this one a lot, actually. And I was surprised, actually, last year this came out, and it's one of our top-selling irons. And Titleist usually doesn't fit in that category, top-selling iron. But it's super forgiving, kind of traditional shape, nothing square looking, crazy looking. It's got a relatively thick tom line, but again, they do the same thing like they did in the other two. They kind of beveled the back edge here, so it doesn't look massive by any means.
No, they got actually sandblast the front edge. I think that
helps
too.
It kind of helps make it look a little thinner too. So
Yeah.
the top little piece that's flat is sandblast. You can almost see the line here going through where they sandblast it. So that actually makes it look a little thinner. So they did a good job on that one. And this is just a great golf club. Like I said, last year this is one of our top 3 selling clubs probably.
We put it in the game improvement.
Yeah.
But for the virtue of it selling like it has, we know that it's not just a game improvement iron. You look at it, it's got soft, it's got a bit more bounce than all the other models.
Right.
It's got a bit
relatively
more
wide sole, not massive by any means though.
No, but it's like it's soft all over, and the chroming kind of helps that. It kind of really softens that up to the eye. The only thing that makes it look a bit game improvement is you got a lot going on.
There's a fair amount of stuff back there. You can see there's
but that might
logo and a bunch, and there's a lot of stuff in there.
That might be the ode to what's going on with the numbers. So let's look at that.
Let's take a look at the numbers, right?
So I think the most impressive thing is the graph. This is a long iron.
Yeah.
Look how tight that is.
Yeah, as we talked about, as you get longer and longer out there, and this is a long one at 167. The further you go out, the more dispersion you get. It just kind of goes like this, but. This thing is really tight, even though it's that long.
Yeah.
So that's really impressive.
One of the longest that we see. When you're talking about this, you remember a 7 iron, at
right.
80 miles an hour, nearly going 170 yards.
Yeah, that's a long way.
That's a lot of golf club, right? The numbers are pretty good. Overall performance rating, we don't put it through the tour test because of the size of the head. It's really good. It's up there.
Yep.
Stopping power, of course, there's a little trade-off with a stronger loft, right? But I think we looked at all the lofts of the others and not trying to compare it too much, but it's a lot stronger in a loft than its sisters.
Yep.
And it
still gets up in the air though.
It goes up, right? Yeah. Like I say, I've seen this out in the field, and it's not like a low penetrating bullet. Like it comes out like you would expect a player's iron to come out. Yep. So who do we think is going to be benefit?
This fits a lot of people. And it's in the game improvement category, just mostly because it's distance and kind of what it's designed for. But older people want more distance. Even good players down to 3 or 4 handicap, and no problem playing this. But you can go up to an 18 handicap, and this is pretty damn forgiving and long. So
they're missing all over the face.
It's a big range.
They're hitting the green, and it's the shape of it's not going to scare off the low handicap.
No, it's one of the better looking clubs in the game improvement. Probably one of the best looking. It may even be the best looking club in the game improvement section. So it's
if you're willing to trade off maybe a few RPMs of spin, and you don't mind seeing a thicker top line, like this is somewhere to definitely look. Yeah,
the only downside, like I said, is stopping power is not fantastic. So if you're playing a lot of greens with forced carries and you got to carry water or bunkers and stuff. You don't hit it very far, so that might be a bit of an issue. But other than that, it's a fantastic golf club.
It's really one of our favorites of the year.
It does fit a lot of people. Yeah.